Hey all my foodie friends and family, how are you doing today? Hope you're well. Today I'm going to do a plant-based mince with exotic mushrooms. It's delicious. You'd never think there was just veggies in this. You're not going to miss the meat at all. Please try it. In a deep skillet, I'm adding 2 tablespoons of olive oil. You can use any vegetable oil that you prefer. Try to stay away from anything that's saturated in fat. Olive oil is polyunsaturated and is very heart healthy. Now the pan has come up to temperature. I'm adding 2 tablespoons of garlic. Since this is plant-based, there's not going to be a lot of meat umami flavor, so you want to add as much flavor as you can with the veggies. So browning up some garlic and onions helps you achieve that. I'm also adding 2 tablespoons of Ajvar. Now this is a mixture that you can buy in a jar in the store, and it's a mix eggplant and sweet peppers. It also comes in a hot version if you want to make this spicy. But it adds really great vegetable flavor and adds some good texture to your sauce. I'm adding a pint of Cremini mushrooms that I've sliced. Cremini are basically baby portobello mushrooms. They have a lot more flavor than just plain white ones, but you can certainly use whatever mushroom that you prefer. I'm also going to be adding a package of dried exotic mushrooms that I bought, and I've reconstituted them with some hot water. And then you just add them like you would fresh mushrooms. There's some oyster mushrooms here, shiitake. I believe there's some, can't think of the name of it, but there's other goodies in there. They make delicious, deep, earthy flavors into this non-meat sauce. How about that? I didn't even know what to call it for a second. So we're sauteing those to bring out the flavor, and I'm adding 1 package of plant-based mince. If you didn't know it, you'd swear that this was actually ground beef or something like that. The texture is slightly different, but when you're frying this and making like a pasta sauce or spaghetti sauce, you really don't know the difference. I'm adding some salt and pepper. I've used freshly ground sea salt and freshly ground black pepper. Freshly ground has a lot more flavor than the stuff that you buy that's already ground up for you, just so you know. So we're bringing that mince up to temperature and get it sauteed. There it is, nicely browned. The mushrooms have turned brown. Everything is looking delicious. Doesn't it look like ground meat and mushrooms? It certainly does to me. I'm adding 1 jar of Pasatta, which is basically crushed tomatoes. If you don't have Pasatta on hand, a can of crushed tomatoes will do. And if you don't have that, you could certainly use some tomato paste reconstituted in some water. That will also work. I'm going to be using about 1 cup of vegetable stock, and I'm rinsing out the Pasatta jar so that I get all the tomato flavor and nothing goes to waste. If you happen to have your own vegetable broth, please use that. I used to make my own. I used to take vegetable ends and freeze them, and when I had a bag full, I'd throw it in a pot with some water, and I make delicious vegetable stock. It works just as well, and it tastes even better. So the Pasatta and the vegetable stock are in the pan along with the plant-based protein, all the mushrooms, onions, garlic. Yum! I can't wait to eat this. This needs to simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. We want to make sure that the plant-based protein is cooked through and all the veggies are slightly softer. We don't want them hard and we don't want them mushy either. We want them tender crisp, that's the term for it. There's the sauce completed. The tomato passata has turned a dark, rich color. Everything is looking very yummy. This is great served on pasta. You can have it on some rice. You can use it as filling in your lasagna. Whatever you would use regular mince for, you can use with this. If you like the recipe, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to the channel. Love to have more of you here with me. Thanks for stopping by for some more veggie protein that warms your soul. See you next time.